that doesn't sound really good, but it will be, I promise. Now, I want to introduce you to something that is singly going to allow you to wear the shoes that you bought to wear, not the shoes you bought to decorate your closet. A lot of us will have shoes that we loved them in the store, we put them on, we get them home and for some reason they just don't fit right. Or you put them on and maybe an hour later, they just don't fit right. But we have a way to solve that problem, and it is a problem for all of us, not just you. I've got shoes that I love, I spent money on, and I want to wear them, right? Or maybe my feet have changed, I want to wear those shoes. The shoe stretchers is your answer. What I love about what we bring to you here in these shoe stretchers is, first off, you're getting 2 of them. And a lot of times in the stores, when you go to a department store, a lot of times they'll sell 1, and you'll have to stretch 1 shoe at a time, as if you only have 1 foot. You want 2 so that your shoes can stretch in the appropriate manner at the same time. You also have a lot of these extras because for most of us, our feet are not perfect, so maybe you might have a bunion on one side or a corn on the other or something like that. Well, your shoe stretchers will actually help to mimic the actual shape of your foot, so now your shoe fits the way your foot needs it to, not the way that it was supposed to on a drawing on a piece of paper. You're getting 2 shoe stretchers and all of the attachments for $5 less than what we normally charge, and that's our birthday price. You know that our birthday is rapidly coming to a close, and I don't want you to miss out on this price. So we're gonna give you all the details of this customer pick with 113 reviews. We've got them for men and for women. We're gonna help you choose your sizes, and Cindy Matthews is up early joining us with this morning. And Cindy, this is our only show of the day with this.
That's right. This is the big time to get comfortable.
This is the big to-do. And you know what? Cindy knows that I love these because these are always my favorites. And if you don't have them yet, take a look at this.
This is
You're stretching shoes.
I am. We're stretching shoes right here as we speak because this is what it's all about. For years and years, we've all been cramming our feet into our shoes. We have those gorgeous shoes. We paid a lot of money for them. We want to wear them. But once you put your foot in there, because, you know, generally this isn't exactly what my foot looks like.
Right.
I don't know about you, Tamara, but we want to make your shoes fit your feet. Good concept.
Yes,
with the shoe stretchers,
imagine that.
2-way shoe stretchers, you can do just that. You can stretch a half a size in the length and a half a size in the width. So you can truly get that custom fit. And it is so easy, and these will work in pretty much any kind of shoe you own.
That's
From
right.
the high heel like this to your athletic shoes, to your sandals, your dress shoes, you name it, you can get that custom fit. And we all deserve that. You deserve to be comfortable, to get the enjoyment and pleasure out of those shoes. We buy them on sale, we buy them online. I got these from a friend of mine, and they're a half size too small for me, but they were pretty, and they were more expensive than I would have ever paid for a pair of shoes, so I took them.
Yeah, you said I'm gonna make them fit no matter what.
Exactly, but with the 2-way shoe stretcher, that's not crazy. You actually can. And what I did with these, all you do is, now let me show you with a high heel, you want to make sure the shoe stretcher is in its smallest position, and you can slide it right in. Even on this, what's this, about a 3.5-inch heel?
Yeah.
Slides right in, and then you start turning the knob. This knob in the back is where you're going to get the addition in the length. And you can see it's moving really easily at first. No problem at all. Then it starts to get a little bit slower. That's when we're entering that stretch zone. So once it starts to get a little bit tight, give it a couple good cranks, and then you're going to let it sit. And you want to let it sit even overnight for a day. Then try your shoes on again. If you need a little more room, pop the shoe stretcher back in and give it a couple more cranks. You want to take your time with this because you can't shrink them back. And we want to get you the perfect customized fit. Now, if you need a little bit more width in your shoe, a lot of times, any kind of heel, I feel like I want some relief right there where my toes are. So that's what this crank is on the back. All you do is give that a couple turns.
You see that opening there in the middle?
Here on this sandal, you can get a good look right here where it starts to divide, and you can get a half size in the width. It's the same way as the length. When you enter that stretch zone, it starts to get tight. Give it a couple more turns, and then let it sit. Because with this, take a look here. Look at all that room.
Look at all that extra room
right there. That is so important.
Because this is how it starts, and this is how much it can stretch. Do you see the difference there?
Look at that. That is a half size, and that really gives you relief, especially on a lot of my sandals. I've noticed this summer because obviously on a shoe like this, you're not going to be able to increase the length of the shoe, but all of these straps that go across, that can get really tight, especially as you wear your shoes throughout the day, that these can start to pinch. We don't want you pinching or rubbing, so put your shoe stretcher in and give it a few turns in that stretch zone. See this start to separate, and that's giving us that stretch right there on those straps. That gives you that relief. So you can wear your shoes all day long, even on a high wedge.
Even on a wedge. So you see that? And we're showing you leather. You can do it on patent. You can do it on canvas. Because I've used it in my shoes. All you do to order these, now if you want the men's is going to be size 9 to 14. And we've got men's shoes here.
And that's, I believe that's a 13 and a half right there.
And you might say, why would
wide range?
Yeah, you might say, why would a man with a foot already this big need it to stretch? Well, because look at the point on this. He might need extra room in the width. So men's size 9 to 14, and then women's has 2 different size choices.
That's right. Yeah. We have the 9 to 11, and then also a 5 to 8. Now, the key with that is, remember, children's sizes, if you take the ladies' size 5, that is a child size 3. So think of your kids, soccer cleats, perfect example.
And this is so important, too, because this is why the shoe stretchers are so good. Not just because they stretch the shoes, they allow you to stretch your budget. So let's say your child plays soccer, and it's almost the end of the season, right? They only have a few more games or another couple of tournaments, and then that's going to be it until next season. And all of a sudden, their shoes are a little bit too tight. They need new cleats. You know how expensive cleats can be, and you know that if you buy cleats for these last couple games, by the time the next season comes, you're going to have to buy a whole brand new pair of cleats. That can get expensive, but if you can stretch it just a little bit more till the end of the season, you have stretched your budget, your kids are happy, their toes are happy, your wallet's happy. That's why these are, I think, one of the best investments that you can make. So remember, women, for the kid size, it would be women's size 5 to 8. My shoe stretchers are women's size 9 to 11. Because I have a bigger foot, I need more stretch.
Yeah. And that's where I am. But also keep in mind, if you're a lady, maybe you wear a size 12, you can purchase the men's shoe stretcher, and that will stretch your shoes that extra bit of size. So we really can cover everyone. Remember, this is your athletic shoes. You are holding a tennis shoe. That was one of my biggest problems. I walk all the time. I love to walk everywhere, get that exercise, but I was wearing athletic shoes that were a half size too small, and it actually damaged my toenails, which it can be a real problem. But instead, when I found that out and I realized I'm going to have to go buy new hiking shoes, running shoes, walking shoes, that's a lot of money. And instead, I took my shoe stretchers, I got my extra half size in all of my athletic shoes, and didn't have to buy new ones until they wear out. It is the best way. The shoe stretchers work over and over and over again. So you can go through your entire closet. I've gotten so picky. Demand a custom fit, because now you can get it. You can make those shoes fit your feet. Don't cram your feet inside the shoes. And then they hurt. And we all want to look great. We have those cute shoes lurking in the closet that you love to look at, you love to try on. But then when you think of actually wearing them outside, you're like, ooh, I can go about 4 steps in that shoe. You don't want to wear it, because a lot of them, like the pointy toe shoes, these are coming back in style. But this is not the shape of my toe.
No.
These are the shape of yours. I pop the shoe stretchers in and go for that extra width. You get this separation right here, and it gives you a little bit of breathing room right there where it pinches your toes. And it makes a world of difference. Now I can wear these shoes throughout the whole day and be comfortable.
That's right.
You deserve that. Don't let your shoes ruin your day. They should be one of the bright aspects of your outfit.
And this is the thing, too. As you're looking at these, remember, we took $5 off the price for our birthday. These are the kinds of things that you don't see presented on air very often. As a matter of fact, I love when I see Cindy here with the shoe stretchers, because I know what they've done for me. I know my uncle has a pair. My husband has some shoe stretchers that he bought at a department store. He got one. It's plastic. It's hard to figure out. And when he saw the ones I had, he said, oh, yours are better than mine. I'm like, yes, and you can use them too. So this is the thing. What I like about it's not just stretching the shoe, it's making the shoe a custom fit. Like I said, if you have bunions or corns, because sometimes the reason you have bunions or corns is because the shoes shoes didn't fit right.
Exactly. I laugh every time I go to get my toes painted that, you know, I have a couple of those toes that have an odd shape now from years and years of squishing them into my shoes. No more. You don't have to do that anymore. You can make your shoes fit your feet. And look at all of these different holes for those pressure relieving pods. You get 8 pressure relieving pods with your pair of shoe stretchers. So you can truly customize. And they are interchangeable right to left.
Okay.
So if maybe you only have a corn on your right foot, so you just need a little bit of adjustment in all of your right shoes. You can do 2 pairs of shoes at once.
Good point.
So it's nice that you're not limited that way, but you do get 2, which makes it so much easier and so much faster because patience is a virtue with this process.
Okay.
You don't want to rush it. You're going to get into that stretch zone, give it a couple of turns, whether you're going for the width or for the length, a couple turns once it gets tight right in that stretch zone, and then let them sit and then try them on again.
Okay.
Because you want to get a perfect fit. So if you need a little bit more stretch, pop your shoe stretcher back in, give it a couple more cranks in that stretch zone, let them sit again.
And incidentally, if you take your shoes to the cobbler to have him stretch your shoes, you know how he's going to do it? Exactly the same way. But what he's going to do is he's going to stretch it and then give them back to you and charge you 1 fee. And if they're not right, if they're not stretched enough, you're going to have to take them back, and he's going to do it again and charge you again. Or he's going to stretch it way too far, and once it's stretched, it's stretched. It's done.
You can't go back.
That's right. So if you can do it yourself, why not do it? And I will let you know, we've got men's size. It would be from a 9 to 14, and the men's sizes are always the more limited. So if you want the men's, do go for it. We also have the women's size, either 5 to 8, or either 9 to 11. If you want something that can stretch the kids' cleats, go for the women's size 5 to 8, because that would work best for them.
Be comfortable in your shoes. It is so easy and simple. Check out all the reviews, too, on hsn.com.
That's right. And you may outgrow your shoes, but you'll never outgrow your shoe stretchers, which I love. Birthday prize, customer pack. These are 084006, and the next time you see these on, it likely won't be our birthday, so I don't want you to miss out on that. All right. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cindy came all the way in. She fought through the rain.